Very important. So this is a big question that people always ask. They always say, right here, what are the best defensive playbooks in MUT? When I look at a playbook, whether it's offense or defense, I'm looking for value. So you could go to, if you look at playbooks in the game, they're either 3-4 or 4-3 based, right? So that means they have a 4-3, and then if they're 4-3, they're going to have a dime typically. Where if you're 3-4, you're going to have like a nickel, you'll have a nickel 2-4-5 instead of the dime type scenario, right? So what I look for are those playbooks. Like you compare all the 4-3s, and you say what is different in all the 4-3s. What gives me the most different formations. So, for example, if you played and check out the Dallas Cowboys defensive playbook, you'll notice it's a 4-3 base, but in that playbook, it actually has a formation called the 46 Bear. So this is very different. It's a very unique formation. It's only found in 2 playbooks in the entire game, the Dallas Cowboys and the 46 generic playbook. So that right there, it says this playbook is kind of like boosted up in terms of value because I can only get that one formation in specific playbooks.
Correct.
And the same thing goes across the board. So I like the Bengals. Love the Bengals because it gives me 46 normal, gives me 3-3-5 normal as well, different from the odd. So Bengals are up there, Cowboys is up there, Atlanta Falcons is up there. And when we say these playbooks, it's because these playbooks are giving you kind of the base that every other playbook has. But then they give you something unique on top of it.
What a big deal is, like, if you're going to use the Patriots, but you're just going to use the 49ers playbook. Mm-hmm. And you don't use the formation 3-4 Bear.
Right.
The Niners playbook has the formation 3-4 Bear. Great for stopping the run. We've given you a free blitz out of it on the YouTube channel, which you can totally check out. But you don't use that, well then why would you be in the Niners playbook if you're not using one of their most unique formations when you could get all that from the 3-4 odd, but then also have a formation like the 3-3-5 odd or 4-3 included. So that's what I'm saying to newer players. But quick question, if you're just Googling this and you want to know what are the best MUT D playbooks, if you want to be versatile, Pats, because they have both. If you want to play 3-4,
Ravens is pretty good.
Ravens is pretty good. Niners with the Bear if you like that. Anything that really kind of has the 3-3-5 or some of the big dime or the quarters that you like if it doesn't have quarters normal. If you like the 43 style, then you want to go with probably the Bengals, Cowboys, like Gibbs mentioned, because you get the 4-3, but then you also get some of that 4-6, which matches that personnel, the guys you want to use, but allows you to do different things.
Right. So, very important question actually in the chat from one of our subscribers, Dibs, in the chat, Dibs99. He said, "What is 46 personnel? Right. 46 personnel is the same as a 4-3 personnel. The only difference is you bring a safety into the box, typically the strong safety. So the reason why you bring the strong safety in is way back, back in football, the glory days, right? The problem was defending the tight end and being able to lock up the run. And so what the 46 front did is
we can actually make it out of a 4-3 pretty much. So let's come out and try that.
The 46 front would make the safety be double teamed on the outside of the tight end, and that's the whole purpose of it. So you could double team the tight end with 2 defenders. So baseline, show blitz. It might already be. Yeah. You have the safety already up in the box, so that kind of already solved that problem.
It would basically be this though. So
Gilchrist is
it'd be free safety here, and then him would be over here.
Right.
But he would be on the deep, and then he would be.
So, and the point there is, again, if you take a look at the defender on the outside hip of Gronkowski, it's the linebacker, right? Now you have the other safety up in the box, so he can split the inside of the tight end. And that was the whole point of what the purpose of the 46 Bear, the 46 front was for, is help to stop the run. Put more defenders in the box, and that's the base idea of 46.
And the 46 is only called that because the player that Buddy Ryan used in his defense was number 46. So
intense, right?
So there's nothing like, 46, only 10 guys on the field. It's not like a FIFA formation where that was a hammer by Calvin Pryor. It's not like that formation because that's what it's called. So very cool, and feel free to check that out. So those will be the playbooks that will help you the most. All right, here we go.
That's a great question. I mean, it's something that's simple, I guess. But if you're not kind of aware to that, you might be just like, oh man, yeah, I'm picking the Seahawks playbook because they're the best defense in the league.
Right, but the Seahawks playbook, does it have anything inherently different than?
It does. So the thing is, Seahawks, that doesn't have like a unique formation,
Right.
but it has a couple unique plays in it, which is kind of cool.
They run like the cover 3 fake show.
Yeah, so I mean,
stuff.
so there's there's some stuff that you can mess around with.
I'll also say that the Raiders is the only playbook in the game 4-3 that has 6 4-3 formations.
Ooh, really?
Yeah, I think it's called over odd is the formation that they have that nobody else has.
Over odd, yeah.
And I think
it
it's
used to be in the
Khalil Mack,
Patriots.
what
It
they
used to be
do.
in the Patriots. Yeah.
So they actually have 6. So I go through every playbook when I do the strategy guide. I got to go through every team and see what they have, what they don't have. Put together play call sheets, find the plays, and I noticed the similarities, and then I kind of noticed the differences. I'm like, ooh, I haven't seen this. The Steelers have nickel 2-4-5 prowl, which has cover 2 drop, which has guys moving around, and that's not found in a lot of things. The Packers is the only playbook in the game that has nickel 1-5-5 psycho, or just nickel psycho, where you got 1 down lineman, 5 backers, and they just move around before the snap. So there's a lot of different small things in playbooks, but generally you're going to get the number one thing is 3-4-4-3. Use the Patriots and move from there. Figure out what you like. So that's